Imagine the road stretching endlessly ahead, the sun dipping low behind the hills, and the wind slicing through the silence like a sharp blade. And in the center of it all roars a machine built not just for transport, but for domination. This is not just any motorcycle, it's the Bashan BS250, a name whispered in dirt trails and thundered across open highways. This beast doesn't come in with pretentious branding or global marketing campaigns. No, it lets its torque do the talking, its engine scream the anthem, and its soul connect with riders who crave something raw, something rebellious, something real. The BS250 isn't here to fit in, it's here to stand out. This motorcycle is not born in a boardroom, it's bred in the wild spirit of performance. With a 250cc 4-stroke, single-cylinder engine that punches out serious mid-range grunt, the Bashan BS250 is all about taking on the untamed roads. It's got that rugged Chinese dual-sport heart with a fire that doesn't flicker. It pumps out around 16 to 18 horsepower, which may not sound insane on paper, but twist that throttle, and you'll know it's not the number that counts, it's the delivery. It's the instant pull. It's the mechanical heartbeat syncing with your pulse when you stand on the pegs and blast through mud, gravel, or mountain dust like a war cry. Its 5-speed manual transmission is old school and deliberate, giving you control and connection like few bikes in its segment. What makes the Bashan BS250 thrilling is how it blends simplicity with readiness. Its off-road geometry, tall stance, wide bars, long travel suspension, makes you feel 10 feet tall. The long telescopic forks in the front and the mono-shock at the rear absorb terrain like a sponge takes water. You don't float on it, you conquer with it. With a high ground clearance and knobby tires gripping like claws, it screams adventure at every pothole, every jump, every rough terrain. This is a bike for those who don't just ride, they explore. But let's talk presence. You park a Bashan BS250 anywhere, and it demands attention without asking for it. The aggressive styling, the motocross-style front fender, the exposed frame, the beefy exhaust, they all spell purpose. It's got that warrior look, that no-nonsense face that tells every passerby this bike was built for more than selfies and weekend coffee rides. It's a lifestyle in metal form. Raw, gritty, proud. The best part, it doesn't burn a hole through your wallet. Priced around $1,200 to $1,800 depending on the market and modifications, it's one of the most accessible 250cc dual sport motorcycles out there. Think about that. For less than the price of a fancy smartphone, you get a machine that can take you through rivers, over mountains, across deserts, and still get you to work on Monday morning. It's not a luxury toy, it's a freedom tool. An investment in memories. A declaration of independence from overpriced brands and overhyped machines. What lies beneath its bold bodywork, though, is what surprises the most. The BS250 carries a tough-as-nails air-cooled engine with a simple carburetor setup. That means minimal electronics, fewer things to go wrong, and easy home maintenance. It's a mechanic's dream and a traveler's best friend. If you break down in the middle of nowhere, chances are you can fix it yourself with a toolkit, a little grit, and a roadside fire for company. Try that with a high-end European bike loaded with sensors and computers. And the hidden features. Here's the gold. First, it's got a decent fuel tank that can hold around 10 liters, giving it respectable range for long hauls. The analog-digital combo instrument cluster, while not flashy, gives you everything you need at a glance. Many variants come with a rear cargo rack, perfect for strapping your gear, tent, or a week's worth of supplies. It also features front and rear disc brakes that offer dependable stopping power. This bike is not pretending to be high-tech. It's practical, efficient, unapologetically useful. Here's where the BS250 hits hardest, its rider engagement. When you ride this machine, you don't feel like a customer. You feel like a warrior. It doesn't filter the road for you. It throws you into the experience raw and wild. You become part of the terrain. Every gear shift is a conversation. Every rev is a chant. Every bump is a challenge accepted. It turns every ride into a story and every street into a chapter. It's the kind of bike that you remember not for the badge it wears, but for the bruises it earns and the trails it owns. For new riders looking to get their boots dirty, this is a perfect launchpad. For veterans who want a budget-friendly, go anywhere machine to add to their stable. The BS250 is a rough diamond. And for everyone in between, this bike is a passport to places they've never dared to ride. It teaches you the purity of riding stripped of digital interference. It teaches you respect for terrain, trust in your own reflexes, and love for the machine beneath you. In a world where motorcycles are becoming smartphones on wheels, overloaded with electronics and software updates, the Bashan BS250 is refreshingly mechanical. It's a man and machine bond forged in steel and sweat. It doesn't care if you ride in branded jackets or torn jeans, it only cares that you ride with heart. It's the street brawler that doesn't need a pit crew. It's the adventure-ready companion that doesn't complain. It's the rebel that lets you write your own rules. So when someone asks why the Bashan BS250, the answer is simple, because this isn't a bike built to impress, it's built to express. Because this machine doesn't pretend, it performs. Because this two-wheeled outlaw carries a heart full of fire and bones made of grit. Because sometimes, the most unforgettable rides don't come from expensive machines, but from the ones that stick with you through thick and thin. The Bashan BS250 may not win beauty contests, but it wins wars. And when the dust settles, when the road ends, and only the brave remain, you'll see it, engine ticking, frame dirty, heart still pounding, the Bashan BS250, waiting for the next adventure, with you in the saddle.